Damn. Niggas. Well, anyways, yo, yeah. So like, yo, see, why the hell is my shit like Tom and Jerry vs. Coyote? Yo, I remember, me. Always chasing the road running and shit. Bro, I missed that. It's always watching it. Always somehow fucking every single time he has bad luck. Tom is losing. Actually, he might win because like, bro, what's his name? I don't know his name. Coyote, he always had bad luck. Always. But somehow.
Wile.
Okay, wait. Like, listen. Like, first off. Why the hell, bro? Can you move away from me, bro? And anyways, yeah. Why the hell, somehow, he puts a picture of a road. Then after what's it called? The bird, whatever his name. I don't even know his name. The bird guy. Somehow, distorts reality and runs through it. Not like running through it and breaking the paper. He runs, and somehow the road continues for him. It's basically like, he went into the paper. Some shit like that. Bro, yo, that shit was actually always funny and so good for me, bro. Actually funny just seeing the reaction of how he reacted to shit. Me.
Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it and we're here to deliver.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In tales told over a shimmering campfire by the tribespeople of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the people, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sewetmuk, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great Coyote stalks the American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
And this modern
somehow never gets him. Actually, he cut him like one time. And he ended up, I don't know what the fuck he did. Somehow losing him.
modern Wile Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wile was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour, though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car. That blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all. But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wile's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet.
How the hell you store all these, bro? And you somehow, this is some joke type of shit. Like, pulling that shit out of his pockets and somehow always, and being able to even move that. Even though he has to.
A Reddit favorite.
Many of which he invented himself and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a
he just has bad luck, that's the thing.
self-described super genius, Wile has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay.
What the? No comment.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wiley is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clone-O-Matic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wiley uses is intentionally sabotaged, because Acme's board of directors, the stuff Wiley uses is intentionally sabotaged, because
In a box.
the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clone-O-Matic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote.
To stop time any single time, any time you wanted. Just to catch him and eat him. Well, besides, the Road Runner probably moves faster than like.
Which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wiley uses is intentionally sabotaged, because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break, but he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures, Wiley is still a toon and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed, squashed, exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verbed for the last 87 years straight, without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of Sewetmuk legend.
He's also
I definitely where they got the idea from. Definitely.
shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. Ah, so close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Looney DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the loony ones. And it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page, essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the Coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics.
Because of this real things to be expensive now. I need to have very things. The last time I bought gas was something about 20-something cents. Now it's going to $1.
As we know them.
That's why Wiley developed a counter to this immortality, the Looney DNA Dissolver, which leaves toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close! You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was Wiley's experience as a veteran toon
I was trying to catch his tail.
that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced toons like Wile who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wiley should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune, like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to...
You know, it's supposed to be Daffy Duck's brother. That's literally it. I think. Because I remember like watching like the show and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess.
Suck up the entire universe.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe.
And then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wiley's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure at his life mission. He's helped stop a meteor from destroying Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball, and even, whoa, snap, caught the Roadrunner!
And somehow he somehow escape.
Oh, wait, never mind. So damn close.
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,766,842 times.
Almost-
Scaling to the present,
almost
that's
succeeded.
over 10 million failures.
That
Succeeded.
takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote
Right.
and Roadrunner, Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping tune abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical?
Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you?
Literally, that's an image. That is literally drawn out shit, and he placed it at the side of the road, and somehow fucking truck hits him. And he's done that shit before, but like he did it for the Roadrunner to hit it and just boom, hit it and fall. But no, Roadrunner ran through it. Like basically
Respect from
something
our
like
fanatical
that.
furry fail son.
Yeah, bad luck. Like literally, if bad luck was a person, bro, that's him.
He's the sultan of.
God is literally like bad luck is literally attracted to him. So never.
Slapstick, the CEO of second place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote. The year was 1939. War raged in Europe between the British
And also,
and the Germans.
Also.
I did not know that. Like 2 months? Was it 2 months? Nah, I think a year ago. That's when I found out Tom and Jerry was originally made for deaf people.
The one who conquers and who keeps my works until the end. To him I will give authority over the nations, and he will rule them with a rod of iron, as when earthen pots are broken in pieces, even as I myself have received authority from my Father, and I will give him the morning star. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. Revelation chapter 3, verse 5. The one who conquers will be clothed thus in white garments, and I will never blot out his name from the book of life. I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches.
And they always land on their feet. Somehow.
Revelation chapter 3, 10 through 13. Because you have kept my word about patient endurance, I will keep you from the hour of trial that is coming on the whole world, to try those who dwell on the earth. I am coming soon.
That's way too many odds.
Fast
Dogs,
what you have, so that
Fucking-
no one may seize your crown.
Jerry, and
The one who conquers,
the other
I
little
will make him
rats and
enter
shit.
the temple of my God. Never shall he go out of it. And I will write on him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, the New Jerusalem, which comes down from my God out of heaven, and my own new name. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says
Oh, so like they both have the same thing. Damn. Similar to it, yeah.
Revelation chapter 3, 20 through 22. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone
Well, yeah, that reminded me of that. They had that. Okay, so like basically it was JoJo game and stuff. Yo, they had that thing. It was basically the robots, a bizarre day and stuff. Yo, I missed that game. Back then it was so fun. Yeah, it was so like, how do I put it? Entertaining. Cause like the game basically just get a stand, start fighting people. That's like regular ass game. But like, I don't know. It just had something else to it. It basically draws you to it. Wants to play.
10 through 12. Whoever desires to love life and see good days, let him keep his tongue from evil and his lips from speaking deceit. Let him turn away from evil.
Just imagine this is gonna be a tie game.
Let him seek peace.
Watch it be a tie game.
and pursue it.
They both can't die. Once you get erased.
And his
Only
ears
that.
are open to their prayer. But the face of the Lord is against those who do
You
evil.
both can't die. Think about it.
Philippians chapter 4.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Tom's losing. Tom's losing, bro.
Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say, rejoice. Let your reasonableness be known to everyone. The Lord is at hand. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by
How the hell?
prayer and
What the hell, bro?
supplication, with thanksgiving.
Damn, bro was moving out there moving like fucking Doomslayer, bro.
And the
Bro was
peace
out there moving like Doomslayer.
will guard your hearts.
Let's go.
Extremely hardcore for a tune, but there isn't much of a limit to what Tom can do. He can clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Yeah, if you only watch the classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock.
Yeah, this is what I think he's gonna do. He's gonna go into the real world, get the eraser, try erasing the other guy. He's gonna try erasing them. Wow, just watch him do that.
Jerry gets buck wild, much like the actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
Dodoy Whiz. They were actually named after the two characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles were roused the times Tom destroyed a planet-busting asteroid, lifted up the sun, and was blown up into a constellation. And he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He taked an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone Age and has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
Yeah.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase.
I don't think I watched that.
Ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Erlong Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain.
So that's basically Songu Khan, and he's basically Buddha.
Leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors used the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the fuck?
While it may sound completely insane, it is. Chase is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment which
Well,
means
so it's basically canon.
we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals some heavenly push.
No!
Friendly rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
It is I, Lucifer. Fear not.
Guess what? Death Battle has merch now.
That's right, Boomstick, and you can pick some up for yourself on our brand new website, deathbattle.gg.
Just click the merch tab at the top. We've got mugs, stickers, shirts, and more.
I'm partial to the official researcher's notebook. I promise it's not a demo. See, it says so right on the cover.
Sure. There's also exclusive merch for website members, like my beer cooler, which keeps my...
Yo, okay. Who do you think is gonna win? I think.
Lord is the everlasting God.
Okay, Will Burnley has what's the name? Coyote, whatever. He had bad luck.
He does not
Tom, but they have the same power. Tom has 9 lives, but he can go back anytime he wants to retrieve his 9 lives somehow. He defeated fucking what's it called?
even youths shall faint and be weary.
They both. Will Burnley can't even die. That's the thing.
But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their
He both can't. He can die, but like
wings like eagles.
it's kind of like I don't know how to put it.
They shall walk.
They have the same power, but he has extra steps to it.
We'll be releasing more
Oh,
stuff
my
throughout
man.
the year, so check back for a...
You can get under this, bro.
Come to me,
Go out there with
all
9 lives, basically unlimited lives. So he can basically die with
rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me. For I am gentle and humble in heart.
Cupcake.
Dates. Picking up an item or two really helps support independent Death Battle, so we want to say a big thank you to everybody that's already placed.
Right for you. Run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
So many. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, Yahweh, He is thy refuge. He will cover you with his feathers. Under his wings you will take refuge. His faithfulness is your shield and rampart. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the terror that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Because you will be
So it's gonna be a 2v1.
neither shall any plague. For he will put his angels in charge to guard you. They will bear you so that you will dash your foot against the wall. You will tread on lion. So, I will satisfy him with long life and show him my salvation. Romans chapter 8, 16.
This even so. This actually never mind.
Himself as the
No comment.
Come on, you apes! You want
Like went into a war zone automatically when they were in the house.
to live forever!
But that, the whole
If it's really pushing.
whom the Father will send in my name. He will teach you all that I have said to you. Peace I leave with you.
How no?
My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid.
Bro, if you watch Tom and Jerry, every single, like, I wouldn't say every single time, but like, that's the one he uses the most. Not really, somewhat.
1-5.
That's the OG potion he uses.
Therefore, since we have been justified, we have received access by
What the, okay, yeah. See? Bad luck. How the fuck, the shadow was at a different position. Actually, maybe the sun there was, maybe. I think it was gonna follow Tom. We're gonna run through it like it was a regular tunnel. Logan made the game of actually now. They didn't even someone made multiverse, I think. I really tried that. What even happened to that game? Wait, died in like 4 weeks. That you probably not.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant. But later, it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness.
But now they're dead now. So you both died. Oh.
Is not life more than food? And
The roof is probably gonna fall on him.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Don't be awful.
are you not more valuable than they? And which of you by being anxious can add a single hour to the span of life? And why are you anxious about clothing? Consider the lilies of the field.
Okay. I got him.
They neither toil
Because he used it and he didn't die from it.
even
Fucking Jay, Tom had to go
was not
look for his souls and shit. He can still respond.
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Considering coyotes eat cats, Yes, I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically, the concept
He's in the Looney Tunes though. Actually, no. Real one's gonna say it's biased. I'm joking.
clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to
They're just overpowered.
essence.
Yeah, this is them versus fucking Superman.
The Dissolver works
Superman
on
is losing. Superman is losing.
any tunes, not just the Looney ones. It should apply to Tom, but considering how much of a screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question.
Bro, he just had bad luck, bro.
Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile's character as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place: Space Jam.
Where Wile yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else. But according
Oh, there's another one. Yo, I've not watched
Yet
that.
again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
and scores again in the sequel, more than
Bro, Bro, I'm gonna watch this shit right now.
anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile's
Yeah, he can clone himself too.
cosmically ordained
Just saying.
failures only occur when he's
See, why they should have used like some crazy move. I don't know why the hell did they add it. Cloning themselves so they can go against. Bro, Roland needs a machine to clone himself. Tom just needs to clone himself. He could have easily done that.
specifically chasing the Roadrunner, or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for: Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA Dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile,
Okay, he could low-key pause them. He has a remote. Think about it. But he's not gonna die from that. That's the thing. That's one thing. He's not gonna die from that. But I still think that would be a nice concept to use. He could have just used the pause fucking thing. You know, the other one has the same thing. He has the same thing. He can easily just pause you and shit. If he used it, I don't think it's not gonna benefit him anyway. You know, that's the other part.
Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. He is like a tree planted by water that sends out its roots by the stream and does not fear when heat comes. For its
Nigga, Iron Man suit? Yo.
it is
What the hell? Who got Iron Man suit?
Cease to bear fruit. Romans 8:26 through 30. Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weakness, for we do not know what to pray for as we ought.
Okay, Loki. I thought, yo, fuck. I thought fucking, what's the name?
And he who searches hearts knows.
I was low-key thinking about like literally one had bad
the
luck,
Spirit intercedes for the saints according to
and he's only caught fucking Rogue One at one time.
for those who love
And Rogue One is faster than the speed of light and shit. Like literally. Well, I was thinking,
those who are called according to his purpose.
wait. Think about it. If one pauses the other first, he can't do anything. Rogue One still can't die. He still can't die. He still survived it. Not Rogue One. What's his name? Coyote guy. Well, I always call the whole thing Rogue Runner. I called him Rogue Runner. I called the other one too. Rogue Runner is a bird, and Coyote is a coyote. Yeah, the coyote. Now they should use fucking the Tasmanian devil. That guy. Yo, like nigga. Yeah, like. If you watch Looney Tunes, you know what I'm talking about. I'll literally show you. Taz.
or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or danger, or sword.
Looney Tunes.
For your sake we are being killed all day long.
Wow.
We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered.
Yeah.
No. Conquerors through him who loved us. Death nor life, angels nor rulers, nor
This
things
nigga, bro.
present, nor things to
All he does is spin. Spin. Like this is fucking Ninjago and shit.
That's the boy, Tazzy. Come and hear the pretty moves. Just follow Papa, you beautiful $5,000 baggy-eyed slob. What a cinch. $5,000 for a 10-mile hike. Yikes!
He's probably gonna come out the fucking mail too. He's probably gonna come out the mail.
Thanks, I must hurry. Package for Daffy Duck. Thank you, my good man. Hey, baggy eyes!
Yeah, but yo, like this shit, done him. I don't even think he can die too. He's just crazy. That's the thing. But like low key, it is what it is though. I was kind of disappointed. Actually, no, I wasn't. I wanted him to win. That's like his first win in like fucking his whole life. But even though this is not canon, but like shit, I guess.